We can synthesize it. That wasn't hard at all.
Zero excitement.
What should I do? I really don't know what to do. This is really annoying me.
Did you eat too much? Want me to make some carrot-flavored stomach medicine?
But Theo, don't sneak up on me like that.
Sorry. You seemed depressed, so I just couldn't leave you alone.
Oh, I worried you?
Rosalia, don't keep your troubles bottled up inside. It's like you're trying to protect the nether universe all by yourself.
Huh?
You seem at a loss when you're keeping all your stress to yourself. It's about Kanata, right? Are you trying to decide if his life is worth more than peace in the nether universe?
Yeah.
If you think Imperia's inhabitants are more important, then we need a demon god gem. But to get it, Kanata must be sacrificed. All the stuff happening here is enough to think about as is. You can't sit and worry about someone else's life, too. I really want you to rely on me more.
I can?
Of course, we're friends.
Friends?
Am I wrong? I thought we've been ever since we met. Did you think differently?
No, it's not that. I always worked by myself. I never really thought about relying on someone else. When I was told to beat up a bad guy, I'd go right into their den and manage on my own.
That's amazing and all, but...
I know. There were people who offered help before, but I didn't want them to do more than the minimum I needed.
I don't really know what your life was like before, but I want you to trust me.
Theo.
Don't be so polite and distant, Miss Rosalia. I'll help you too.
Blonde, when did you get here?
Since kinda near the beginning. Listen, Miss Rosalia. You don't love others enough. You simply must love your friends. If we are indeed friends, we must help each other and defeat unjust villains together.
Is that true?
Of course it is.
Lucius, thank you.
The rice ball tastes really sweet.
Lucius, you didn't happen to use sugar instead of salt, did you?
I made such an amateur mistake? This is way too sweet. Then you don't have to eat it.
No, I'll eat it. Somehow, it tastes a little bit salty to me.
Are you crying, Rosalia?
That was the first time in my life I shed warm tears of joy. I was just using this UFO without much thought, but it's protected by a pretty high-tech barrier. If I can figure out how to disable it, maybe it can approach that big dragon. I'll have Vio and Flan look it over too. Maybe I'll even let Lucius help too. Thanks to Vio's device, my research on the gravity cores has really been progressing. The Demon Dog King, huh? He's the next Demon King, but he doesn't seem that evil. What should I do? If he becomes the gem, he'll basically be giving up his life.
It'll be fine. So long as I destroy all of their gravity cores, they'll go away. That way, not only will I protect...
If the orbiting ruins aren't a threat, there'd be no need to make him into the Demon God Gem. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I think I just solved the problem. Okay, I'll keep investigating to that end.
You finally picked up. I've been worried since you've been incommunicado for a while.
I'm truly apologetic.
It's fine. I'm just relieved to know you're safe.
Thank you so much, Giga Goddess X. I don't deserve your concern.
You were mentioning an investigation. How is that progressing?
Oh, yes! At first, I wasn't certain how to approach it, but my friends have helped me really tackle it. The Nether Universe has so many drifting objects. I believe the problem lies in their gravity cores. Somehow, those attract them to this place. I want to find out where they come from and who's behind this whole chaotic mess.
You're taking on such a difficult task? Oh, I see you've matured greatly since we last saw one another.
My next step is to discover where the gravity cores are created.
Splendid idea. May I ask if there are currently any objects at risk to collide with Imperia?
If we can get a certain kind of gem, it can be avoided entirely. To make it, the Demon God King must be sacrificed.
His life? I see.
Correct. It's also proving difficult to capture him. Though, don't fret. I've been destroying the gravity cores of the floating ruins, getting too close to Imperia.
I understand the situation.
Also, I've noticed some huge dragons in orbit around Imperia as well. I find them suspicious.
What leads you to feel that way?
Well, the dragons are surrounded by a barrier. It seems to be the same kind of shield material my UFO uses.
The same kind? You're referring to the...
Yes, Giga God.
You are certain it is the same material?
I'm no expert, so I can't say with absolute certainty, but per my examination, they are the same.
Very well. I'll examine this matter on my own as well. Also, I would like for you to proceed and create the gemstone you mentioned right away.
The Demon God Gem? I'll be forcing him to give up his life. At first it seemed obvious, but I'm no longer convinced. If I just find what causes the drifting objects to come here, he won't need to die.
Valkyrie Rosalia, surely you must realize this places all those in the Nether Universe at risk.
But...
I can empathize with your feelings. While difficult, it is still something that must be done. Have I made myself clear? This is your duty.
yes.
I will contact you again later. I expect much of you.
Rez, what are you up to today?
So, the time has come for our final showdown, Demon God King Kanata!
I must commend you for making it past my minions, Hero of Light Lucius. It's an amazing feat for a mere mortal to come this far. To celebrate, I bestow upon you this marvelous reward. The ultimate gift of benevolence, swift death. Kneel and receive it with honor!
I'll see to it your reign of terror ends here! Valkyrie Roselia, bless me with your light! Under your aegis, I shall claim victory over the Archfiend! Ah, divine power of the Valkyries! Hia!
Next time, the epic of the Hero of Light, Lucius, episode 56. Now is the time for the final showdown! Does his tension gauge indicate a future filled with hope, or a world on the cusp of annihilation? Oh, that was beautiful! You're such a great hero, Sir Lucius!
I think Lucius developed schizophrenia due to the polar opposite personalities between real life and this preview.
No, this isn't me. I'm not this.